there's all these people who will get really deep about it. And yes, acting is a beautiful art form, but at the end of the day, it's just play. We're all just playing. We're all just having fun. The text is in front of you, yes, and you want to understand like who your character is and why, and how all that plays into it. But all that is your homework before you get into the room. The second you get into the room, it's just about playing with the people you're with, or playing in the moment and playing with the text and seeing what works. And sometimes you'll fail horribly and sometimes you win. So studying acting for me was about understanding that it's just play, that I fail way more often than I succeed. And through that failure, I find my success, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I learned the technical stuff. I learned how to score beats. I learned, you know, the research I need to do to understand. And I truly do feel that that is so important in being a successful actor, because, you know, you need to understand who these people are. You need to understand their why, basically. You know, and I was explaining this to a student once, you know, everything you do, there's a why behind it. So like I'm looking at all of you and I see pencils moving, I see hands and hair, I see all this stuff. And like, you know, it seems really dumb, but there's a why. You know, you do this because your head itches. You're writing because you heard something you want to remember. There's a why to every single thing you do. Even if it's just walking across the room, your why was because you wanted to sit on the couch. And so as actors, everything you do on stage, there needs to be a why behind. And that goes for everything you say, how you say it, and then also walking across the stage. You know, you may have a time where a director's like, okay, on this line, I need you to go from point A to point B. Cool. Your job is to take that direction. But then your job is to also figure out why. Now, if you have a good director, they're not just going to walk across the stage for the sake of it. But sometimes you may come across a director who just wants you to move, and it's your job to figure out your why.